When a basketball player gets into the zone, people say it can feel like time slows to a crawl. They can see things before they happen, every little detail about their opponent stands out, and the rim seems to get bigger and more inviting. NBA 2K22 never quite makes it all the way to the zone, but the improved gameplay and breadth of content get it closer than the series has been for the past few years. From important changes to how stamina impacts shooting to a city filled with diverse ways to improve your MyPlayer character, 2K22 feels like a breath of fresh air compared to 2K21. Out of the gate, NBA 2K22 is a new game on the hardwood. Gone are the days of rim running through traffic and Curry sliding into open threes. Instead, you'll need to play a more controlled style of basketball to come out on top. Visual Concepts has introduced a new way to handle stamina loss, which has a huge impact on your shot meter. If you try to sprint around the court or stand at the top of the key hitting dribble moves, you'll run out of stamina and start breaking shots left and right. Instead, the offensive game is much more focused on good team basketball. That means the pick and roll is your friend, whether using it to blow by a slower defender or waiting for the defense to switch and then letting your big man go to work on a guard. 2K22 rewards you for smart, patient play. And for fans of the deep ball, don't worry, you'll still be splashing threes like you're playing for the Golden State Warriors. You'll just have to play smart with your shots, using picks and more thoughtful dribbling to get the space to unleash from deep. As long as you keep your stamina up, shooting is even easier this year, giving you the chance to go on a bonanza.
Now here's buckets. Buries it from three-point range.
On the other side of the ball, 2K22 is more balanced than it's been in years. That's mostly because Visual Concepts has fully redone the shot contest and blocking system, making big men feel even more dominant in the post. This leads to times where taller, more athletic players feel a bit overpowered, but it also means you're not getting stuck in weird animations that lead to points for the opposing team. That doesn't mean a few of those legacy animations won't pop up time to time, but they're less noticeable in this iteration. Improved gameplay doesn't mean much if you don't have good places to take advantage of it, but fortunately, Visual Concepts has provided plenty of things to do throughout its selection of modes. Whether you want to build your player up in MyCareer, build a dream team of past and present stars in MyTeam, take over an entire franchise in MyNBA, or conquer the women's game in the W, NBA 2K22 has you covered. MyCareer on Next Gen is highlighted by the city. This gigantic area is where you'll take your own budding superstar through his pro career while also balling out on the streets. However, one of the most notable focuses this year is the off-court activities. Your brand manager Ricky has been putting in the work to help you build your personal brand that extends far beyond the NBA. The world is your oyster. You'll meet up with celebs like the game, engage in shameless product placement with Jake from State Farm, become a fashion icon, and perform DJ sets on the street as you start up a burgeoning rap career. Or heck, you can forget it all and just breeze around kick-flipping over napping pedestrians. It really does let you experience the full breadth of the NBA star lifestyle. Or it would, if not for so many bugs and weird design decisions. Quests routinely bug out and the off-court physics are finicky to say the least. Also, when you're actually playing basketball in the city, you often get penalized for reasons that don't make any sense. You might get randomly switched to a new man on defense and need to sprint across the court. If you don't make it in time, congrats on your downgrade. Little issues like this have been in NBA 2K for years and continue to frustrate. MyTeam is home to similar highs and lows. The good news is that Visual Concepts has provided more than enough content to keep you busy, which means you don't need to open your pocketbook for pesky microtransactions if you don't want to. However, new features like the shoe builder and card grading system feel mostly tacked on and don't add much to the gameplay. MyTeam's biggest problem, though, is the multiplayer modes. What was once Triple Threat Online is now the 100, which hurts good players because giving up points kills your chances at rewards. Limited and Unlimited remain unchanged, which is disappointing seeing how unrewarding they felt in 2K21. The one saving grace is perhaps the draft mode, though even that feels the sting of monetization as you have to pay real money to enter once you run out of the limited tickets you get from playing MyTeam. MyNBA has spent the offseason making improvements to how you build your coaching staff and train players. These are neat additions for those who want to really dig into running a franchise but are hardly game changers. And the W feels like an afterthought of MyCareer. Sure, you don't have to go through the ridiculous grind to build up your player, but Visual Concepts essentially took all of its ideas from MyCareer and turned them into basic menus. It certainly isn't the send-up fans of the WNBA would want. NBA 2K22 makes some welcome changes to its on-court action. The new stamina system is a game changer, leading to the series' best offensive flow in years. Defensively, the tweaks to blocks and shot contests make the paint a dangerous place to be. However, the technical issues and questionable choices and overuse of microtransactions in several of the modes keep it from being a real contender. There's a high-quality basketball sim here, but it makes more unforced errors than you'd expect for a series that's been iterating for so long. For more, check out our reviews of WRC 10 and Madden NFL 22. And for everything else, stick with IGN.